with another live episode of Ready to Believe. I am your host, as always, Jamie Pale Rider, and I am joined by
Rob Williams,
as well as
and
we have a very special guest tonight, the man who has an opinion on everything, Stev3.
That'd be me. That'd be me. Ree, that was so short.
It's textbook Ree.
I'm loving more and more of it.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Hey, you should be efficient.
I'm very efficient.
Yeah.
You need to elongate the E a bit.
Ree.
I don't like that.
All right. Great.
I love it. How's everybody doing? I'm so excited.
I'm excited.
Good.
It feels
doing
like it's been
good.
forever.
As a person who's not addicted to Ghostbusters, but a fan of said, it's fun to be here.
I
can't believe you got me in. It's been this long since you started your venture into Ghostbusters, and I've abstained until now.
I think right here. I was gonna here. Peachy K says, looks like Rob survived the first week of school.
Yeah,
it looks like Rob
hanging on by a thread.
Barely survived
hanging
the first
in
week
there.
of school. I apologize in advance that these episodes have not come out, and I'm surprised I was able to get out today. But it's been a rough one. But thank you. So
well, we're
had
doing
time to do a mural behind you.
Oh yeah, you like it?
Nice. That's good.
I do want to do a quick unboxing.
A finger. Thank God you moved.
There you go. Yeah, right there. I do have a quick unboxing, first of all.
Ooh.
In honor of Stev3 being here and Jamie starting to do a lot of unboxing videos.
All right.
This is a present for Jamie that I got in the mail just recently. So you saw the
You're going to open his present?
Yeah.
Well, no, look at that.
Oh, nice.
That is the sticker from the recent episode that we had from Night Game?
From Night Game.
So these are stickers from the
episode.
The evil side with the crab and the good
side,
the lobster and the good side. So this is Jamie's version.
Well, I think it's supposed to be a scorpion. I feel like a scorpion feels more evil than.
Oh, you're right.
It's
a scorpion. I apologize. Yeah. I wasn't even looking at the tail.
Oh, that's so good.
But either way.
Thanks, Rob.
So you got this is coming at you when I see you next.
Dude, I love that. Thank you so much. Let's quickly say hi to chat here. First things first. VJ Baby, always in the house. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining us. PGK, Kristine is in the house. I think she's just hoping we talk more about Stay Puft. Or have some kind of appearance of Stay Puft, but
not tonight.
There's
I was going
spoiler
to
alert.
Oh,
mentioned in the second episode.
Can you spot the Stay Puft? That's the thing.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm so glad me and Jamie are on the right page on that one. I think I know what Jamie's thinking of.
Oh yeah, there's an appearance for sure. But before we get into the episode discussions, I did want to kind of give Steve a bit of a spotlight just to talk about kind of your history with Ghostbusters. Like, did you watch the real Ghostbusters growing up, or is this all new and crazy to you?
I did watch it. It was kind of one of those ones that was definitely on. I can't remember what time it was on though. Was this like a late afternoon, early evening one, or was this an early morning one? I can't quite remember. You're not going to know because you weren't with me, but I can't remember. But it was. I remember watching it. I do remember watching it.
Nice.
So I remember being like, "Hey, this doesn't look like the guys from the movie, but they're kind of cool and it's all fun."
Yeah.
And
it was on a lot. It was on. As it was airing, it was 6 days a week. So they had basically like the episodes that got more attention were the Saturday morning one, and then they had 5 days a week in syndication episodes that were being pumped out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was on every day. I just can't remember what time of day. I just remember it though, and I haven't seen it since this.
Nice, that's exciting. Well, we picked I picked a couple of good episodes specifically for you. Especially like the first one, Knock Knock, is one of my favorites. And with you coming on, that was a deliberate choice on my part to give you at least one kind of early season kind of banger episode. And then I like going past like season 3 and beyond for the second episode, just because there's some changes There's some changes to the voice cast, changes visually. So it's kind of fun to see them kind of back to back. But yeah, I appreciate you joining us. I'm so
I wore a shirt.
I
just
know
for
I wanted
tonight.
to call attention to your shirt. That's amazing.
And the slime glows in the dark. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I pulled this
I
out
love
of
that.
storage just for tonight.
That's authentic Ecto Cooler right there.
So, sorry, Rob.
Jamie, sorry, I saw a tidbit commenting here, and I want to follow up with this because I was going to mention it later, but since it's here, it said, "How are you consuming episodes? The Sony DVD set Firehouse Steelbook Edition is OOP.
It's out of print.
Out of print, thank you. I believe the latest volume set is incomplete. So
yeah,
I did recently buy the this on Amazon. It's missing 2 episodes, but so I was like, well, how am I going to see the Halloween door? There is a YouTube channel called Billy_bongs a lot, and I will right there, Billy_bongs a lot. It's in the chat. He has volume 4 disc 3 episodes 108 to 120, and this is the first episode on there. So you somehow find these episodes online somewhere on YouTube. So check out Billy_bongs a lot. So, because if you don't trust Billy with a name like that, you're not going to trust anything. So
yeah, and that comes up I think on every episode so far, especially when we're trying to like behind the scenes solve things logistically, and I'll send out a season number and an episode number for each episode.
Yeah.
But what I'm sending is how it's listed on IMDb and how it aired originally. Just like the super lopsided, like season 1 is like 11 episodes, season 2 is like 60 episodes. But if you go on, say, iTunes, for example, they're divided up into like 10 episode segments. So that can be a little confusing.
It was confusing because I went to Apple TV where they have it. You can rent, I think, a season.
Nice.
Rather than an episode. But yeah, they were totally out of sync. So I just looked for the titles. So yeah, definitely different everywhere.
Sorry for the confusion. I'm happy you got her sorted though. And,
it was like a treasure hunt.
A little bit, right? And with that, VJ Baby says, cool shirt, by the way. I totally agree. And I'm a little bit jealous.
Thanks.
That's awesome. Yeah, you did mention it does glow in the dark.
It's vintage, dude.
Amazing. Is it actually?
Yeah, it's vintage. This thing's old. I don't throw shit away. That. You know that. And I only got it because it glows in the dark.
Right? How can you not? Like that makes everything better. All right. So with that, let's jump into our first episode here.
Can I just apologize for breaking Kristine's heart tonight, and just say that if you look behind me, there is something to keep you on target and stay with us.
Yeah, let's see if she's eagle-eyed enough to have spotted it before you pointed it out. But yeah, I certainly appreciate the inclusion of Slimer and your other special guest in the background there, among all your Star Wars stuff. That's awesome. So the first episode we are talking about is one of my favorites, Knock Knock. So season 2, episode 40, originally aired November 6th, 1987. Written by the GOAT, as the kids say, J. Michael Straczynski. So we got this is season 2, so it's OG cast. We have Arsenio Hall, Maurice LaMarche, Lorenzo Music, Laura Summer, Frank Welker, with an uncredited Jim Cummings as the Doomsday Door.
Oh, that was who it was? Awesome.
Yeah. Wait, Jim Cummings.
Winnie the Pooh.
Okay, that's what I was.
Oh, bother.
Yeah. I'm so not surprised he popped up in an uncredited capacity. It's because I feel like back in that day there was probably 4 working voice actors, so they were just in everything. So a quick synopsis here. Oh,
no, I was going to say for Steve trivia, Jim Cummings voiced who in Star Wars Rebels?
You're giving me trivia, Rob? You're not in charge tonight.
Dude, I mentioned his name already.
I'm sorry, I interrupted the question. Ask the question again.
Never mind. I'll move on. Sorry. You look angry. I'm sorry. I don't want to.
Yeah. Hit Steve with trivia. Steve hates trivia.
I knew this was a setup.
Yeah. No, don't do it. Okay, so quick synopsis. Knock knock. Subway tunnel digging unearths a door that triggers doomsday when opened. So what do the workers do? They open it. Yeah. Overall, Steve, we'll start with you. Overall, how did this episode hit for you? Thumbs up, thumbs down?
I enjoyed it. I
Yeah.
enjoyed this one because it had all the way through to the end for me, which is good, right? But yeah, you're right. It was cracking me up. For the first notes I made was, just because some nut door says we can't doesn't mean we can't. Like some nut door, like there's not nut doors, like there's normal doors.
Yep.
Yeah, they must be used to seeing doors in these underground tunnels all their life. Yeah,
Talking doors that
Mhm.
say
Yeah.
don't open until doomsday.
Doomsday.
Yeah, doomsday. Hey, Dave, Baron Van Awesome in the house, driving and listening. Definitely drive safely. Do not be distracted. Any plans for a Q&A section or email portion of the show? I'll have to get more information from you.
That's-
I am intrigued.
One day we'll get an email and we might do it.
Right?
Well, you
We
can
do
always
have an
ask
email.
questions in the comments.
Absolutely, ask questions
Yeah.
in the
He's
comments.
driving and listening and definitely not watching.
Yeah, so
But somehow he
Uh,
posted that.
hopefully he
Just
pulled
saying.
over.
Could have
or
been
he's
voice
using
to
text-to-speech.
text.
That's how awesome Baron
Yeah.
Von Awesome is.
He is
Yeah.
awesome.
So,
100%. So yeah, let's get more comments in a safe fashion from him as we go. So Steve,
Yeah, it was
good
good.
episode for you.
Yeah, it's a good
Awesome.
entry point to Nostalgiasville.
Absolutely. This was originally the pilot episode before they switched it over to Ghosts Are Us.
Hmm.
And I feel like this is a pretty good example of what the show can be. Ree, how about you? How did this episode hit for you?
I liked it.
Yeah?
It had good, consistent stuff going on, I feel like, through the whole episode. Some really cool ghost designs.
Absolutely.
Spooky possessed trains.
I love
They were the
trains.
creepiest.
Yeah.
They reminded me like Beetlejuice snakes. Did they eat the trains and then just ride around with the trains in them, or did they actually become the trains? That's what I was trying to
I feel
figure
like
out.
they became the
Mm.
trains.
Okay, because they
Uh,
kind of puked the trains out at the end, right?
yeah, it seems like it. Rob, how about you? How did this episode
So-
hit for you?
let me get this straight. First of all, you said this was the pilot episode.
Supposed to be.
Planned to be the pilot.
Yes,
episode, sorry.
this was planned to be the pilot originally.
Okay, so that makes so much sense to me now because a couple things like it hit hard. This episode went hard off.
It's pretty
off
epic.
the bat. It was really good. The way it was laid out, the directing, I can see the storyboards being laid out on this one. It was good, decent animation, but also the fact that there's other little tidbits where Venkman and Slime is just angry at Slimer, and this is episode 1, season 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's like it's as if we've never heard this before, and so now it's making a lot more sense when you say that, because it was a really well laid out movie, and
Even,
the voice acting was really
Janine
strong too.
complaining about Slimer,
Yeah,
saying, yelling at the Ghostbusters, saying they need a babysitter and not a secretary. Like, yeah, I totally agree. That's a great shout out, Rob.
yeah.
It definitely felt like they were kind of like laying the groundwork despite it being in season 2.
And I when I saw it was season 2, episode 1, I was assuming like,
it's-
oh, okay,
sorry,
so
it's
now
episode 40 of season 2.
episode 40.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed.
You must have looked it up on a different form of media,
Mhm.
where it could be any season and any number.
Yeah. Well,
So
okay,
yeah, this
so
was
I've got
this was
here
well into the
on
series.
Wikipedia. It says that it has a list by list is season 2, episode 14. So episode 14 overall, season 2, episode 1, 1987 syndication. And so it's a mysterious world of the world of numbering our Ghostbuster episodes.
Absolutely.
But either way, when I read that, I was like, okay, so this is now we're beginning a new season. They're probably just introducing like you've never been here before, and that's how I took it. And we're gonna hit you strong with a nice right hook. So
it is a strong episode for sure. Yeah, and I totally agree with everything everyone has said so far. It is one of my favorite episodes. Again, it's basically if you see the name J. Michael Straczynski pop up at the start of the episode, you can pretty much guarantee that it's going to be a banger. So with that, this is one of my favorite questions. I love asking this every time. Thoughts on the ghost designs in this episode? Any stick out to you? Any favorites? Again, Steve, you're our special guest. We'll start with you.
Nudie graffiti eye guy was my favorite.
The what?
There was a nude body with a big eye on the front of the train, and then when we get that magic of them all, just like that's it, you're coming alive. There was a nudie big eye running around terrifying people. It was
so
awesome.
that's interesting that you call him out specifically. That is one of the big Easter eggs that the Japanese studio that was responsible for the animation for this episode put in, because they were apparently screwed on getting credit for doing this episode. So they popped in Easter eggs that are directly related to their studio, basically just as like a gotcha, because they didn't get directly credited. So the nudie big eye guy is the Medama Oyaji, which is Japanese for eyeball father, from the famous Japanese anime and manga Spooky Kitaro from 1985. The animation studio responsible for it, they were contracted to produce the animation for the episode, didn't get credited, so they started dropping in Easter eggs that were specific to their studio. So the other one, there was the name of their animation company is what's shown on a manhole cover as well. So yeah, that's
good.
That's interesting you call him out specifically, because yeah, he's a big Easter egg. That's
got
awesome.
my eye.
Right? And it looks like graffiti you would see in New York. I love his design. Ree, how about you?
There was a couple. I don't know if it's the same one, Steve, you're talking about, but there was like a eyeball with legs and wings that popped off that first train.
I don't remember it having wings. I thought they were arms. I didn't pause it and zoom in because that would have been weird because it was nude. But I thought it was arms. It was right on the front of the I remember when it happened. It was right on the front of the train. And the magic came out and you just see it come to life. And I was like, oh my God, are they going to have the nudie thing running around? And sure as hell it was for the rest of the show.
All veiny.
I feel like
I didn't get a screenshot of it. Yeah, probably. And then there was two other ones that I did get screenshots of. Rob, if you have that handy.
Oh, I have it handy? Here it goes. There, I just had it right there. There we go.
Look at that.
This was right at the end of the episode when they're like sealing the doors. There's like a shot of like a bunch of them. I like the little like froggy looking guy on the right, and then the little like it almost looks like a Pokemon on the left.
I was gonna say they look like Pokemon.
Yeah,
there's even like a Magikarp behind the Cyclops frog.
Oh yeah,
that looks like a one-eyed bat.
Right? It's so weird. I love it.
They've all got one eye in that shot.
Yeah, but then there's like a weird like Bulbasaur looking thing. Yeah, I love them. Yeah, great call outs, Ree.
It's good.
So to be fair, all the ghosts are cuddly and cute. To be fair, even the spooky ones are cuddly and cute.
Yeah, they're pretty, kind of cartoony.
Very Pokemon-y, like you say.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of my favorite things to do while rewatching these episodes is looking at all the different ghost designs, because they're so varied and crazy. And we do get some creepy ones from time to time. But yeah, typically if you're seeing a lot of them, there's a lot of just like cute kind of things thrown in there, or just random everyday objects. Like in one of the previous episodes, we had a pink tank was a ghost, like an Abrams tank, that kind of thing, or like a mailbox. But yeah, I
or
love
a letter.
It.
Running
or
away
a
from
letter.
the mailbox.
with a commentary on the draft. Rob, how about you? Any favorite ghost designs for you?
Well, you talk about your favorite thing to do. My favorite thing to do especially happens at the start of every episode, is name that occupation. So when they're catching a ghost, like the one they did at the billiards hall.
Oh, I thought it was a bowling alley. Was it
a bowling? Sorry, bowling.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm so tired. The bowling alley. I can't recognize scorpions from lobsters. The bowling alley had some cool designs, and I'm just thinking that was like the Big Lebowski in a past life, and they just kind of stuck them into a trap, and that's just your opinion.
Because they were just like the ghosts were like bowling pins and stuff
Yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really
Talk
cool.
about everyday objects being ghosts. I love it.
So I dug those guys, but just I was really surprised how much I enjoyed the door. The door stood out to me. Like I haven't seen this in so long, and the door's like I recognize that immediately.
Right?
The door was a cool design. So
it's
Slimer's water tank.
oh no.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
Yeah, that's what happens when Steve gets a reputation for drinking out of something the size of like.
Hey,
the
I'm
WB
staying
water
healthy, man.
tower.
I'm
Yeah, you
tired
are.
too, but the water's
Alright.
helping me get through the night. And I say to all of you youngins, drink up your water. You need your water.
I think
Yeah,
she's talking about the
stay
bidet
hydrated.
behind your shoulder there.
I mean, at the end of the day, if I had a small glass of water, it wouldn't last me the length of time needed. You don't go hiking with a thimble full of water.
No. I love that that's following you around, Steve.
I don't.
It's
Moving on.
yeah, I blame Paul for that. Yeah, moving on. So my favorite goes. I loved all the skeletons in this episode.
That's
That
what
was
I.
cool design.
That was my next one. If it
Oh.
went around the table again,
Yeah.
When the lights go out and come back on, and
I
all those
love
zombies are in the carriage,
Oh my
that was
God.
cool. And then the music starts, right? So it's like
Right?
the start of the montage.
Yeah,
But those zombies were pretty cool. They were
I
pretty
love
cool.
them. And the skeleton lady. So the lady that like she's turned around, so Venkman starts hitting on her, obviously.
Pushes everybody
But then
out the
does
way.
like the librarian ghost kind of transformation. I loved that ghost. That was so cool. Very reminiscent of the librarian ghost. One of my favorites for sure. Steve, did you have any others?
I just gave you two.
Yeah, fair
Mhm.
enough. All right, moving on. Ree.
Those are my three.
Nice. Rob, any more from you?
No, I totally agree with you on this on the zombies within the
Yeah.
train itself.
love it.
It's like it didn't have to be over the top or 13 eyes. It was just a simple ghoul.
Yeah,
Which is great.
spooky as
Yeah.
shit, man. The
Yeah.
skeletal. It wasn't even like a skeleton. It's like a skeletal face, like a proper scary
Yeah.
one instead of a cute and cuddly one.
And
And the
I
way
honestly,
they came bursting out the windows as well was kind of
I honestly
I love
thought
it.
that's why we had Steve on the shows, particularly for these type of ghosts, because they seem more like up Steve's alley, the more realistic, ghoulish sort of Dawn of the Dead sort of feel. to it.
Genuinely scary.
Yeah.
yeah. Again, it was the pilot, right? So they were probably testing the water because we all know with animations you got to start super kid like, otherwise you don't get all your seasons. So
Yeah.
when you start off, maybe that's why they didn't use it as a pilot, because it was a little bit in depth. It did have a really good ongoing story, and there was a couple of terrifying ghosts in it. Maybe they needed to start off a little bit more cutesy, not naked, one-eyed willies running around and everything.
Yeah, Ree. No Pokemon.
Oh man, yeah, no Pokemon. I mean, we get plenty of Pokemon ghosts and everyday object ghosts. It's good that we get some proper scary ones too. That makes me really happy. And again, if you've got a J. Michael Straczynski episode, you're gonna get some creepy stuff in there, which I love. So let's move on to scenes. Steve, did you have any favorite scenes from Knock Knock?
I mean that one with the zombies was pretty good. I like that one. I think the opening one was the one that was like, oh my god, what did I get myself into? When the workers are like, oh, look at all that weird writing on it. Again, I was just like, but this isn't normal, full stop, guys. You know, this isn't normal, full stop. And you're worried about the fact the writing's weird on this door that's speaking to you. Yeah. So that one was, but once it got going, it was good. We started talking about the nether regions a lot, and I was like, hang on a minute, that means something else where I'm from. Yeah, but the subway trains were freaking me out. I gotta admit, the sound that was coming from the trains was freaking me out. So I guess it's not really a scene, but every time they came on, I was like, man, that's actually pretty terrifying.
It's genuinely creepy for sure.
Yeah.
I love it. Ree, how about you? Favorite scenes?
I agree with the zombies and also the evil trains. They reminded me of like the evil cat bus a little bit.
My friend Totoro.
Yeah. But I think one of my favorite scenes would have to be like think it was right at the beginning, before they even like hear about the tunnel shenanigans, was them bickering over chores.
Oh, with
Like,
Peter and Winston arguing
yeah,
over
like
who's going to empty the trap.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was a cute little, like, you know, slice of life little moment.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's clear that this is not the first time they pulled that scheme, because it was clearly designed to get Egon to do it for them.
Works every time.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love it. That's great. Rob, how about you?
I'm going to repeat a little bit, but the whole sequence of the possession of the trains, it was laid out extremely well, like to the point where, like, I really wish this was live action and they could make a fantastic bunch of moments with the light going off, light going on, surrounded by ghouls, trains going, you're moving down, roller coaster. It was just like, even just the train coming to life and everything sprawling off the train. It was really well storyboarded, really well written and directed. I mean, obviously they have limitations to their animation at this time, but it still sold everything. And I was just like, this is what I would love to see in an upcoming Ghostbusters movie. Just this
100%.
whole moment. Yeah.
Well, it feels very New York as well. But yeah, it's props to basically any of the episodes that aired on a Saturday morning. Those were the good ones. Those were typically the ones that were done in a Japanese animation studio. And at this time, like, they were the tippy top of animation.
It even had a little bit of humor. I'm sorry, I apologize. I misread.
Oh no, that's okay. Stop. That's okay.
I was just saying, I was going to say, it even had a little bit of humor when they were just waiting at this train station, and it's just like, oh, it looks like the 7:15's late, and then bam, and that's what you need: a little bit of fright, a little scary, a little bit of humor. So
that's very Ghostbusters, right? It's creepy and spooky, but the humor is absolutely a key part of the story. The scene in the train with all the skeletons, and then they start blasting when they're surrounded. That's my favorite scene. Honestly, out of anything in the whole series. But I also love, like, the destroyed bowling alley. That was very Ghostbusters to me. Just them finishing the job and the place is just trashed. Steve, did you have any other favorite scenes? Anything that stuck out to you as we kind of go around the horn again?
Well, I remember one thing that stuck in my mind was one of the comments made, I think, by Egon, when, of course, it was written in Sumerian, right?
Oh.
He said, and he's like, "Oh, do you understand that?" And he said, "Can you read this? In my sleep, underwater, and with the lights off." I was like, "Okay, that's really quite good." Yeah. That one stuck out. I don't know if it's a scene, but it's definitely a scene where the line was mentioned. So that's the one that stuck out and made me write it down.
I love it.
In my sleep, underwater, with the lights off. Why you'd have the lights on underwater or be sleeping is another thing, but it just seemed like three very specific things.
Oh yeah, he's just up in the difficulty with every comment. That felt very Egon to me, just being supremely confident and extra nerdy. About reading a dead language, basically. That's awesome.
Why wouldn't they know he would know it? It's Sumerian.
Yeah. And maybe that's what Rob was getting at earlier, is them kind of setting the scene and kind of just establishing that baseline of, like, oh, Egon is extremely smart and very nerdy. He reads dead languages upside down and backwards. I love that. Ree, any other favorite scenes?
Nothing that's not already been mentioned.
Cool.
But I do have a favorite quote.
Oh yeah, hit me.
Well, Steve took my first one, but that's okay.
I'm a guest.
It's a great quote. No.
It's awesome.
But the other one that stood out to me was at the very beginning when Janine was on the phone. She was like, "The subway system's messed up. How can you tell the difference?" Just again, like, so New York, so city.
Yeah. That one's on my list as well. I love that line. for that exact same reason, just the sassy New Yorker, which is Janine through and through. Rob, how about you? Any other favorite scenes or favorite lines?
I did want to mention, like, and again, I'm going back to what you're saying about this being a pilot. The voice work by the gang at the end, when they're, I can just see them in the booth just yelling out what they have to do and keep blasting. And when we hear Egon's voice, I forgot who the actor was again.
Maurice LaMarche. You could tell this is the point where he's getting his voice. He's getting the voice of Egon, but he does go off a little bit when he's yelling. But then it just kind of makes it a little more realistic. I mean, we always think of Egon from the movies being very calm, being very, basically controlling himself quite well. But at the same time, here he's just got to yell, and they're all yelling, and they're all kind of into it. And they did a really good job with the voice work. Agreed. So, I felt that really, like, it stuck out to me too. I felt like it elevated the intensity in that scene, because like the climax of this episode, like, the stakes are high. It feels like the end of Ghostbusters 1, where they're potentially going to sacrifice themselves to save the world. And you feel it come through in the voice acting.
When your mom or dad gets upset at you, and then they have a tone. And then you recognize a tone that just means, oh, things are serious. Oh, shoot. And he had a tone, not that anybody was in trouble, but that they were all in trouble. So I recognized a tone when he was saying that. Everyone has hit on my favorite ones. Steve, do you have any others? I have one last one.
I don't have a scene or a line, but I do have a sound.
Oh, excellent. I
noticed, and I don't know if any of you know, maybe because none of you have mentioned it.
No,
but there was the very, very distinct sound of a lightsaber ignition going on during this episode. Did anybody else notice that? No?
Yeah.
Ree,
there was
very
couple.
Confused.
When was it?
Literally towards the last part of the episode, all the way through, when they were doing it, like the magic was happening from the evil trains and stuff, and when they were, it was the ignition of a lightsaber sound. I swear it was.
I caught that as well, Steve. Yeah, it was when at the end when they see the eye of the hurricane, but it was also, there was a shot where you see the kind of like the spectral trails going along the rails towards the trains, and you hear it as well there. At one point, I also heard a Star Wars blaster, like a ship, snow speeder blaster.
It like just a cannon.
It was that distinctive sound.
I think the big giveaway was when we saw like Anakin's ghost go in there. I think that's when I heard it.
That's what it was. It wasn't Nudie, a one-eyed guy. It was a little Anakin.
It was Nudie Anakin.
It was little kid Anakin as a Force ghost.
Yeah.
It was a Minoc flying.
It was the formings of the midichlorians.
Man, Ghost Anakin keeps getting younger and younger in every iteration.
Yeah, go back and listen, man. There is definitely an ignition of a lightsaber going on there as a sound effect. For sure.
I'm so happy you called that out. I absolutely had that written down. It was the lightsaber noises, the snow speeder cannon. There was also a Star Trek noise in this episode. When the Ghostbusters are sliding down the pole, when they get called to go investigate the door, the noise of them sliding down the pole is an original series door opening.
Like the
that's funny. That's funny.
Steelers.
I don't like, because I don't remember hearing these sounds in any other episode, just in this one. I don't know, maybe they got sued. Who knows? Like,
cease and desist.
There's like an angry email from Ben.
That's why. That's why it wasn't the premiere one, because they had to fight the legal battles to use it and prove themselves.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
not crediting the animators, stealing from Ben Burtt. This show's sunk.
Guys are terrible.
I'm
watching.
I'm so happy you called that out, Steve. That's awesome. That's such a great spot.
Yeah, this episode had a lot, man. It had a lot. Compared to the one you chose after, this one definitely stood out.
What a segue.
Yeah, sorry, we definitely started off with a bang, and we're gonna end typically with a bit of a whimper. Yeah, as we do, where we start off with a season 1 or season 2 episode, and then we roll into a season 3 and beyond episode, and that's a perfect segue. So
Wait, I have one.
before we move on. Yeah,
I had a question about this episode. The I don't know what you call it, the like tree ghost thing right before the entrance.
Oh, the creepy voice. Yeah.
Is that the Sandman voice?
Yes.
Okay.
Such a creepy voice. I love that voice.
Yeah,
it's great. Yeah,
Have a nice
it made him extra
day.
creepy. Yeah, have a nice. Yeah, that's. How can you say "have a nice day" and make it extra creepy? It's with that voice.
Yeah.
Also a weird demonic tree thing, I guess. But yeah. Okay, let's move on. So we are jumping way ahead to season 5, episode 9, The Halloween Door. So this one originally aired as a primetime special, like a Halloween special presentation. So it aired on October 29th, 1989. And this is a bit of a weird one because famously, J. Michael Straczynski left the show after season 2 because of studio meddling, where they started making changes. But this one was also written by J. Michael Straczynski. So it's season 5. So we have our crazy cast changes. So we have Dave Coulier, we have Buster Jones as Winston.
Yeah.
I thought they sounded different.
Yeah. So that's something that we've gotten into is after season 2. There was some studio meddling, so they changed up the visual design of Janine. And this is late enough that they, instead of her just like long straight hair, she's got Ghostbusters 2 style hair. And she's got the non-scary pointed glasses. She's got the round glasses frames. That was something called out specifically by the studio to change, was, the pointy glasses are super scary. And then we have Dave Coulier now as Venkman. We have Buster Jones as Winston. So then Buster Jones came in later than Dave Coulier and Kath Soucie. And then we also have, thanks to Ghostbusters 2, we have Louis Tully. Roger Bumpus is back. And then we have kind of like a special guest voice actor, Brian O'Neill. And we'll get into that in a sec, why that's special. But he is Boogaloo, the big bad of the episode.
Michael Rye as well as a special guest voice actor who has a long career.
Yeah, that's totally fair. But yeah, the synopsis of this episode, grumpy old man Crowley, who is the chairman of Citizens United Against Halloween, hates Halloween and wants to end it with a machine that inadvertently opens a portal to the netherworld after stealing a PKE meter from the Ghostbusters. This ends up basically violating an ancient deal between druids and demons who roamed the earth 2,000 years ago. The demons were originally sealed away on one condition: we remember them through Halloween. So let's just quick around the horn. Steve, so for you especially, I'm interested here because the change in voices stuck out to you. How was this one for you?
It didn't put me off watching it at all. I was like, voices different. But then, I knew we were jumping. I didn't know it was totally different people. I just figured it was so far ahead.
Yeah.
That it was different.
So did you still manage to enjoy it?
This one didn't. I'll be honest. This one did not grab me like the first one. I think for different reasons, which we can get into. But this one was on, but it was kind of on over there. Whereas before I was here.
Oh yeah.
This one was here.
Right? I like how you worded
totally
that.
Totally fair.
Yeah.
And that's been the trend. And like I said, like pretty much every time we do this, I deliberately pick a season 1, season 2 episode, and they're usually really good.
Because sometimes things get less the further they go, right? You're running out of ideas, you're regurgitating ideas, what do you do, right? How many bloody episodes did you say? Too many, right? So
hundreds of episodes.
Yeah. And it's kind of like Clone Wars, right? It's not going to be a winner every time. You're going to get some, you're like, where did that come from? Doesn't mean
Yeah.
it's a filler. It just means it
Which is-
didn't appeal to you.
It's weird because this one was kind of like a primetime Halloween special. But yeah, I totally agree with everything you said. Ree,
How's
before
Ali
we
watching this?
yeah,
during
I was
Fridays?
gonna
That's
say
what I wanna
before we
know.
jump over to Ree, we got a couple new additions to the chat. So Archer from Nerd Affiliated is in the house. Thanks for joining us, Archer. It's good to see you, man. And Ali from Pilates class. That's dedication. I love that.
I actually read it as pirate class. I was like, what don't I know about right now? When did you start pirate class?
Oh man,
I want to go.
That'd
I
be
want to go to pirate
sick.
class now.
Yeah.
I,
You just drink
Easy.
rum,
yeah,
Oh
drink
my
rum and
God.
stab people. make 'em
balance
walk
on
the
one
plank.
foot.
Yes.
Now,
Still-
matey, do
still
downward
dull.
dog.
Yeah. Gar.
Love it. Thanks
You
for
don't
stand
look
on
that
one
other eye.
joining. So, Ree, how was this episode for you?
I hate to say I didn't like it as much, especially now knowing that it's our man Jay that wrote it. It just, I don't know what it was. Like, too much musical segments for me, I think.
Yeah,
I'm not huge into musicals to begin with.
me neither.
And to have, it was what, like 3 or 4 or something, like separate musical numbers out of nowhere. I was just like, kind of losing me a little bit.
Yep, I totally agree. It felt like just the presence of multiple musical numbers kind of felt like, like a Charlie Brown Christmas or something like that, where it's, a special presentation for, like the Halloween special event type thing.
Is that what it
yeah.
was, though? Is it like any Halloween special you had to have a song, or is it because they didn't have a
No.
script? They just had some pretty pictures and they had to fill it with dancing.
This one, I don't know, because it's a later episode. I don't know if it was something that J. Michael Straczynski is just like, I'm just gonna do whatever the hell I want because I don't care at this point.
Yeah.
Maybe
I mean,
it
they
was
must have
because he
been
was
scraping the
excited,
barrel.
like a little bit. Like we've been over some previous Halloween episodes, typically featuring Sam Hain, and they're really good. They're really good. So yeah, this one was a bit of an anomaly, especially given who wrote it. Ree, that's a great call. Rob, how would you?
So it started off well. I actually liked how it started. I was watching. I was like, man, animation's really good. I'm digging the intro to the show because it's actually the first time I've seen the intro to the show, and I guess we're going to bring that up when it comes to Stay Puffed. But I just imagine, as you guys are talking about this, I just imagine, they're going into Jay's office, just cleaning out the drawers, and they find this old piece of paper with some scribbled notes on a napkin. It's like, well, here's an idea. But now it's a holiday special, and every holiday special, like you said, Christmas special has to have a musical or two, because like every Garfield Christmas special or whatever.
Yeah.
So they got to put in some music there, and the music friggin' killed it. And I was like, there's so much good stuff here. And then music happened. I'm like, oh God, it's not even good. And I know who did the music, and I know you're going to talk about it. So it's just like, really, it just, it hurt a little bit, because there was so much great potential.
And it sounds like J. Michael Straczynski wrote the songs as well. And
Shame on him.
maybe that's
Well, hang
why.
on. Can I interrupt and say, didn't you just say several moments ago that if you see this man's name at the
Yes.
start of any episode, you
Yeah.
know it's going to be a banger?
Yes, I did. And this is the first time that
It's a
I
wild
feel
card.
like it's not been true. It is definitely an anomaly.
You have to retract that statement, Jamie.
Yep,
Mm.
I
Well,
retract.
I
most of the time.
think that it probably was a banger until someone else got their hands all over it.
Maybe. Yeah. And it's absolutely true during season 1 and 2. But again, after that, the studio started meddling, and the quality definitely took a bit of a downhill turn. I'm the same. This one definitely, I am also not a fan of musical episodes of anything. Looking at you, Strange New Worlds, looking at you, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, it just, none of that stuff lands for me whatsoever.
Not to get, it's just that with the first musical where they go to they went to a school, and they just took everybody out of their element. I cannot see Egon all of a sudden playing
Singing
in
keyboard
front
and
of
singing.
people.
That's
in front
not
of like
what
a
he
junior high
does.
school class.
He'd be
Yeah.
plugging things into their brains and then asking weird questions. That's in the science
Yeah.
lab. He's
But
not.
we-
He's in the music
we-
room saying, "Hey, everybody, grab some sticks and let's play some music." It's just
Yeah.
like, no, it doesn't work.
We've absolutely seen them in a previous episode in the Grundle. I think it was a Grundle.
Yes, it was.
In front of a high school, and they were not singing and dancing. They were demonstrating their equipment
and nearly
And
killing children.
and
Yep.
blew the roof off of the high school gymnasium.
I don't think you're allowed to do that anymore. You know,
No.
demonstrate your equipment
Mm-mm.
I
outside
know,
of high
it's-
school.
Yeah. I see. what
Life
you did there.
times have changed. It's a shame, really.
Yeah. So yeah, that was definitely something that kind of takes you out of the episode. But I feel like the other reason for at least the second song was the voice actor for Boogaloo, Brian O'Neill. He's the lead singer of the Bus Boys,
Who's
who
that?
famously perform "Cleaning Up the Town" from the
Cleaning
first
Up the
live-action
Town.
movie.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh.
That's him. And that's definitely, I don't know which came first, them writing the songs and then deciding they wanted to bring him in, or getting him and being, oh, we should do a musical episode because you're a musician kind of thing. Either way, definitely a little weird. Hence the Boogaloo getting his own musical number in the second half of the episode. Again, yeah, super weird. Cool that they got him. It's too bad they didn't just get him as, a big bad, and not really, because the songs feel kind of shoehorned in, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Just a
did
little.
they ever?
Yeah. So it's yeah. I wanted to get your thoughts on this kind of being like it felt a bit like a Christmas special, being like, oh, the true meaning of Christmas, but this was the true meaning of Halloween. It's for
Oh my
children
God.
to
Let's
rediscover
not-
wonder and not be
No.
afraid.
Save that till the end. Let's talk about some other stuff. 'cause that was
Okay.
sickening,
I'll leave that to the end where it belongs.
which is where it was. Yeah,
Hey,
that's where I've
mister.
written down.
Yeah.
That's where I've written down all my notes.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So let's get back to something fun. Ghost design. Steve, did you have any favorite ghost designs? Anything pop out at you?
No, I would say that there was so many.
There
in
was a
this
lot.
one. There was. I mean, my notes are so many songs, so many ghosts. So there was none that really stood out for me. I mean, the main protagonist was kind of freaky, right?
Yeah.
But none in this one stood out for me. I think my ears made my eyes switch off because of the songs. And I agree with everyone so far that
Yeah.
at least it's not me. I feel like I'm bang on with this team. It was
Yeah.
terrible. It made no sense. It was there for the sake of it. And I would actually probably watch Peanuts over this, which says
Right.
a lot because I can't stand that.
Or like
either.
the Star Wars holiday special
Can't
with all
do it.
their musical numbers.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh.
Rob.
Don't say that.
Yeah. If I hit now that piano scores in my head and I don't want it there. See?
I got
That's
Vince
my
Guaraldi
Halloween.
playing in the background now. A sad walk home with the sad tree.
Yeah, it was weird, man. Like nothing stood out. And I was like, oh man, what am I gonna do here? Like, yeah, I can't pick one ghost. There were so many. Oh my lord, there's a ghost on my camera again. Did
Yeah,
I put my hand up?
You must have at some point. Yeah. There you go. Get that thing centered.
Yeah. Sorry, I will I will pass that one on. No particular ghost.
That's totally fair. Totally fair. Ree, how about you? Do you have any favorites?
Stay Puffed.
Yeah. Right?
No,
have to call it Stay Puft.
I agree with Steve. None of them really stood out. Like it was cool seeing like the variety of ghosts. Like there have been in basically all the other episodes we've seen. Like they do decent at making them different, whether it's like this blob with 2 eyeballs and this blob with 3 eyeballs. But nothing stood out. They were all just kind of there. But yeah, Stay Puffed. It's the only one
So
that matters.
help
to
me out then. You guys, I'm asking on behalf of Kristine here. Where was the Stay Puft? Because I'm thinking the Stay Puft is in a different spot.
So he was definitely in a blink and you'll miss him scene near the end. He's literally just
decent
on screen
Blink.
yeah.
Longer than
It's just a
Wilrow.
blink.
Longer than Wilrow. He had more screen time than Wilrow had for sure. But yeah, he was basically just there in the background waving, and that was it.
I totally missed that. Because I was watching it like Steve was watching it. It was in my periphery vision.
Well,
And your ears had shut your eyes off.
Off with you.
Yeah. Okay, I have it on this video screen. I gotta look for it now. So.
Well, Rob, while you're just watching the episode while we are live,
you didn't tell me it's a watch along.
If Archer can do it, I can do it.
Did you have any favorite ghost designs?
Crowley. He was my favorite ghost design.
So I was going to say if nothing else came up, I wanted to put that forward as not necessarily a ghost design, but a baddie design.
The big
Crowley, the one with the
So
7
weird.
head, not a
The
4
10
head, not a
head.
5
No,
head.
it was
Yeah.
it was a 10 head.
Yeah,
It's a
he
10
definitely
head.
had
he could have
That's a
been a
massive-
Jedi.
He, it's a Kiadi
Kiadimundi.
Mundi.
Kiadi
Thank you.
Mundi.
Evil
I had it on-
Kiadimundi.
Except
was
Yeah.
Crowley
Kiadi
had a
Mundi.
flat top. He wasn't a cone
Mhm.
head.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Or maybe
so
he grew it.
It's like
I-
some Dick Tracy villain. It was
So
just so crazy.
I do have a bit of a kind of an Easter egg or trivia there.
Please.
J. Michael Straczynski actually considered having Sam Hain back for this one. But again, this kind of goes into like it's a later episode. Straczynski has already left the show in frustration from studio meddling, and he's kind of like come back to do a one-off here and there. Crowley was designed specifically to make fun of like parents activist groups who are
Yeah.
complaining about the show.
Figure that.
Mm.
So that's 100% like behind his motivation, behind his visual design, everything. It was basically just as like a big middle finger to those people.
I thought when you mentioned him, I thought, and like Sam Hain, I swear that head was you were going to rest the pumpkin on top of that thing. I thought that's where you were going. But yeah, it was a bit on the nose that he was the department that hates everything.
Yes, he hates Halloween.
Yeah,
The
he
no
was the
fun
Grinch.
police.
Yeah,
No fun
exactly.
police, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I got to hold my tongue because similar to like, Beetlejuice, you can't say someone's name more than 3 times or they could literally be knocking on my door. But there was a mention of a certain person at the beginning of this episode.
I forgot about
And
that.
everything following that, I was like, how did they know?
Oh.
How did they know?
Yeah.
Right. So I
Yeah.
don't need to mention it anymore. But that was making me think, Jesus, we hate this and you can't have that. And that's terrible. And that's going to bring you down. And that's going to turn you into this. And I was like,
Right.
is this predicting the I've done it again. Is this predicting the future? So anyway, that's
Oddly prophetic.
Yeah.
Or
Where did that come
parents-
from?
Not to get too deep in the weeds, but parent part. I'm trying to find the right word here. Parent groups have always been a thing, even since like the 70s and 80s and before that. I mean, it's always been a parent thing, and it's always been a nice trope for people to just kind of make fun of. But I didn't buy his. I couldn't buy his situation. Like I thought he was the ghost because of that ugly 10 head.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I agree. His motivations didn't seem to be there. He was just an asshole to be an asshole. And it's again, I chalk that up to Straczynski not really caring at this point and just taking the opportunity just to flip off the parents groups.
Yeah.
And it not really being up to the standard of his previous episode.
I do like that thing where they came out the firehouse saying, "Yeah, and take that as a no from us."
That was a funny line.
Yeah,
that was
good.
They basically sick Slimer on Crowley and his assistant. And Peter just shouts, "Take that as a no." That was funny. I love that line a lot. So with that, did anybody have any favorite scenes, favorite lines? Steve, did you have any other favorite lines other than that one?
Well, I did like the scene where Slimer literally commits assault on an unsuspecting beautiful young woman who comes in that could have changed Peter's life forever, going to this very expensive ball with a bunch of millionaires, and she walks in larger than life, only for Slimer under a trench coat to come in and plant his slimy self on her.
Yeah.
I
for
was
her to-
scared for her. That mouth was wide open.
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah.
That thing, you can't
Yeah.
mess with that thing, man. Literally. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one was quite funny. And
That was
Peter
funny.
afterwards is like, because the episode I watched before is like, can I shoot him? Can I shoot him?
Yeah.
And now they're all buddies, and he's talking.
Yeah.
Slimer's talking right now. Yeah, he wasn't talking in the first one. So yeah, it was kind of good. He was being such a dick to
It was
us.
funny.
So funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
love
was
it.
funny.
Ree, how about you? Any favorite scenes, favorite lines?
Stay puffed. I
As the president of the
No.
Slimer fan club, did you have a favorite Slimer moment?
I loved the idea of them taking Slimer trick-or-treating.
Right? I do love
Like-
that.
Yeah.
This is not the first time we've seen that happen either. In Halloween
Mhm.
2.5, he was
Yeah.
trick-or-treating
As a
with
little
the
ghost.
junior Ghostbusters,
Yeah.
which is adorable. Yeah, I love it.
I did like at the very end of the episode, they were like, well, we're already dressed up. Let's go trick-or-treating.
That was pretty cute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely a
everyone
lot of
loves Ghostbusters
cute
now.
moments in this scene. Or in this episode, sorry. How did you feel about Peter taking the opportunity 5 years later to slime Slimer?
I liked it.
I thought that was pretty cute.
Yeah. Finally got his payback.
I love that he was storing that one away.
hmm
Rob, how about you? Any favorite scenes, favorite lines?
Well, that whole scene with Slimer wearing a Venkman face, that was really cool. I liked it so much. I put on the marquee or a thumbnail, and it's a cool design. And then when you see him floating with his like Slimer floating with the face and his butt just kind of floating and his
Holding the
legs
feet up.
hangling down,
Yeah.
but the butt, so it's got the head and the butt, everything else is just hinging on those two points, and he's
Yeah.
just floating around. I thought that was really cute. But
It
I
was
mean,
funny.
Slimer seems to have like this. He knows where to go for these masks, because he also was able to find a Boogaloo mask like
Yeah.
that immediately. And so he knows how to make latex masks, or he has a guy. He
Maybe
knows
that
an
was his
evil Ted.
occupation.
So
Yep. Yeah, for me, I actually really liked the scene of Janine, Lewis, and Slimer in the firehouse near the end, all wielding proton packs and like holding off ghosts as they were trying to like blow up the containment unit. That was just a great scene for me. Something that I learned today actually was that J. Michael Straczynski was vehemently opposed to getting Janine in uniform with a proton pack.
why is that?
I don't know. I don't know
That's
if it's
actually
like
something
a
I don't agree with him on.
purist thing. I totally disagree, and that was apparently something that the studio was pushing for that he disagreed with, was having Janine suit up, which is it's kind of disappointing to learn, because that's something that I'm always excited to see in the show, and that was one of my favorite scenes in this one.
Sorry, Ree, you can't suit up. Jay says so.
I don't care what he says.
Okay.
Yeah. You
Say
can't
his
talk to
name
her like
3
that.
times.
Yeah, she's the president of Slimer fan club. Steve, any other lines, gags, scenes?
Well,
that stuck out to
seeing
you?
as the president of the Slimer fan club isn't mentioning it, I will mention Slimer's brave rescue of them. Probably after that scene you're talking about, where he just scoops them all up and gets them out of the firehouse before it gets obliterated.
I missed that part.
I love it.
I must have been looking to the
It's
left
Reed.
to write my notes.
The songs switch your eyes off in this
Yeah.
episode. It happens. It happened to
Yeah.
all of us.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not wrong.
Eyes off.
I can't disagree with you. Yeah, at all.
That scene there was pretty cool. He was pretty heroic in that scene. He saved the day with that.
I love it. Yeah. Rob, Ree, any other scenes or lines you wanted to call out?
I definitely do. I
Nice.
got like, this is the first time we've heard Tully actually say something really like a straight sort of couple lines, and he sounds just like him.
He does sound like Rick
He did a
Moranis.
really good, and it was funny because he's
Yeah.
making some point about how rich, but you paid for that suit, and I don't
Crowley
think you
paid too much for the suit.
paid too much for that
Yeah.
suit,
The,
and it
your
was a cute
expensive
moment.
suit you clearly paid too much for. Yeah, it's that
It was
accounting background.
just like how he would be in the movie. He's got the
was good for
accounting,
sure.
he's got everything there. So
Yeah,
I really enjoyed how they did him. It was really good.
agreed. Totally agree. I loved that the containment unit went up again. That's crazy. Just Ghostbusters.
That thing gets rebuilt. It's either so resilient or gets rebuilt
Right.
every time. Tony's in the house.
There's Tony. We were starting to get worried,
We were
Tony. We were
just-
going to
now
send
we
a
can-
rescue party out.
Now we can finish.
Oh, we
Yeah.
got to restart.
There we go.
Sorry.
Now we
guys.
can round it
Start
up.
from the
Started
beginning again.
So, yeah, we already talked about Knock Knock. You'll have to go back and listen to that bit because that was pretty good. We are
That was
talking
worth
about
listening to. Yeah.
yeah. Well, no, I would like to think that we are still worth listening to, despite us watching maybe a less than ideal episode from.
We haven't
from
even
later
got
on.
to the savior of the episode.
No,
The
we haven't.
savior
We're
of
saving it. We're
Halloween.
saving it.
Yeah.
I got some more scenes, but don't. Yeah, we'll get there.
All right. Do
Jamie,
you have
you should
anything else?
cosplay as this savior one day.
We'll see.
I got
Ree,
nothing
else in the
nothing
tank?
left
Nope.
in my notes. I feel bad. I just
Nope,
just
don't feel
couldn't-
bad. This is a tougher episode for sure. I get it. Rob,
There was the one scene. It was pretty cheesy, but they're all being held, and out of the blue, Venkman's like, "Ray, I can see your house from here." That was just like that really made me laugh. And then he just
Oh.
it's almost like he passes out at that point. Like,
Little
if
bit.
I'm gonna die, this is my last
Yeah.
words.
damn it, that reminds me. I missed a quote from Knock Knock that I really enjoyed.
What was that?
And it was a Peter line. It was where it was the climax, and they were getting ready to basically jump into the eye of the hurricane. And Peter looks at Ray and he said something to the effect of, "Hey Ray, the neighbors are playing their music too loud again. I'm gonna go talk to him. Want to come with me?" Like it felt like
pretty
a Bill
badass.
Murray line,
Yeah.
like just something ad-libbed on the spot. Yeah, I love that. Anyways,
Good.
back to this episode. Yeah, I love that one. I can see your house from here. I did enjoy that Janine's original outfit, minus the glasses and the hair, showed up again
Mhm.
after
I
they had
think-
made the changes to her wearing more conservative, sensible skirts. She got the tank top and the mini skirt back. I missed that. That's her original look for me. And it was something that stuck out to me. Just like, oh yeah, she still didn't have her scary pointy glasses, and she had the Ghostbusters 2 hair. But yeah, OG outfit, awesome.
I did one also. I forgot this ghost design, the 3-headed roller skater. How did I like that guy? Was awesome.
In this
I think it-
episode?
Yeah. Just like this, head up here, and a head in the chest, and he was roller skating after somebody. I thought that was a cool design.
Yeah, there was a lot in this episode, but yeah, I'm kind of the same. Like Steve, you said it best. Like the songs kick off, and yeah, you just kind of the eyes shut down a little bit.
Maybe we'll have to watch it again with no audio.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm doing that right now.
Yes, you
Still
are.
can't
Rob,
find
have you,
Stay Puft.
have you found any decent ghosts you can tell us about?
No, but I found the head from like Liquid from our old 90s MTV
Oh, I thought you were going to say
animation.
from So I Married an Ex-Murderer.
Yeah, it's like I can't find him anywhere. So
And for me, my last thing that I enjoyed, even though it was very cute and quite cheesy, was the little girl showing up with the vacuum cleaner on her back, being like, "Hey guys, I'm here. How can I help?" I thought that was really cute. And then they basically just used her as a vehicle to shoehorn in, well, let's remember the true meaning of the season of Halloween. And
Which
it
they
kinda went
totally
downhill
made
from
up.
there. Yes, 100%. 100% made up.
I want to read that contract, man. Because I call bullshit. It is about scares and candy. It's not about
all
the
that,
kids taking the
right?
day back.
Well, I mean, if we're getting into the discussion previously in the first appearance of Sam Hain, it's about, the days getting shorter and keeping the evil spirits at bay. But yeah, Steve, you mentioned the savior of the episode as we kind of start sliding into our wrap up here.
The cute giggly laugh will help us save the day. Yeah, it was amazing. It was such a good way to end the show.
I was just expecting a scene where she's laughing at the ghost and the ghost just bam. I know it wasn't going to end like that.
No,
but in a real world, it was just like,
yeah. But Rob,
squish.
Everyone knows that if you're not afraid, it can't hurt you.
Exactly.
And I feel like we've proven in previous episodes that is absolutely not true.
Right? Yeah. I mean, isn't that the Ghostbusters slogan?
Oh, yeah.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
And they still get pretty banged up.
Yeah.
Pretty afraid.
All right. With that, did anybody else have anything else about this episode that they wanted to bring up before we start kind of
I think they should probably make a movie based on the little girl who just goes around laughing at every ghost and monster. It'll be such a great horror movie. Like these really twisted, evil, gory creatures are coming out, and she just shows up and goes, and it just destroys them.
And they just go away.
Yeah.
Oh, you Mr. Ghostbuster.
Yeah.
Yeah. The little lisp.
Yeah.
And the giggle. And the pigtail. Don't forget the pigtails.
Oh my God, the ghost is moonwalking across. I got to stop watching this.
Yeah,
I just
the ghost
saw
was
moonwalking
as part of his musical number.
I will look for Stay Puft later. Tell me later where he is.
Little on the nose.
No, Rob, I googled and I found a screenshot of where he is. I sent it in our Facebook.
Put it up. Put it up. Put it up. Put it up.
Rob, let's see it.
Okay.
While Rob's doing that, I will hopefully take the pressure off of him a little bit. Yeah, overall, we had, Knock Knock, which was a really strong episode, and the Halloween door, which is not one of the best, but still, as always, it's a fun discussion. Yeah, Steve, thanks very much for joining us.
Do I still get a T-shirt for only, enjoying one episode, or do I need to enjoy two?
Dude, we don't gatekeep here.
Okay, cool.
You enjoy what you enjoy, man. Right. Yeah. There's no requirements for being a part of all of this. It's fun taking the good with the bad with this show, kind of going back and revisiting it. Like on, as well as anyone, like on as we watch maybe movies that we're less than enthused for, usually recommended by Rob as part of the Generation X podcast. It's still a fun discussion.
Always a fun discussion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Ray, for finding Stay
there
Puft.
He is.
I still don't know what scene that is, and he looks really weird looking.
He doesn't look well in this shot.
No. He looks like he's been
that's a really low res photo. I just googled.
Yeah.
It's like a snowman
face
with little buttons for a smile.
It's the Stay Frosty man.
Wish Stay Puft.
Stay Puft with two F's.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's wrap things up here. Steve, thank you again for joining us. This was so much fun.
Thanks for having me on.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, I loved hearing your insights. I'm happy you enjoyed at least one of the episodes, but like I said, the discussion is fun either way. Where can we find you?
Well, you can find me right here on the Generation X-Wing podcast. Usually getting beaten by Jamie at quizzes and laughed at by Rob. And when you don't find me there, you can find me on Instagram on Shitspackle Muppet Fart for all the fun things in life, and then Stev3 for some toy collecting, which is still fun, but the two things are different. And I've still got boxes of these micro galaxies, although you're starting to catch me up with all these bloody Santa deliveries.
Yeah.
So weekend mornings, grab a coffee, come out. We're all awake-ish, and we're unboxing Micro Galaxy Squadrons, which is fun. Starting to run low, though, dude. Starting to run low. Yeah.
Well, let me know anytime you want a guest. Dude, it's so much fun. doing that stuff. with you.
Dude, you
I
got
love
to
it.
start unboxing yourself, man. You can't wait.
That's true. Yeah.
Unless you can
I,
build a wall in your apartment with all those ones you're getting.
right. So have you got an unboxing scheduled for this weekend?
I haven't scheduled it yet. I was going to, and I still might do the lat. I might do a gunship unbox. But the thing is, they're all the same. They're just different repaints, so it might not be interesting. Plus, I found out today that out of the 6, I only have 3. So I failed miserably on collecting the lats that came out, and I thought I had them.
Oh, did you ever find the Crumb Bomber?
Nope.
Crap. Well,
never found the Crumb Bomber.
Are you
Never
gonna be
found
on
the green one. Never found the
Crumb
Crumb Bomber. So yeah, so I don't know yet, but yeah,
Awesome.
it will be happening.
Well,
I just don't know what it is.
That's on YouTube on the DL44 network channel.
Correct. Thanks for reminding me.
I'm
Hey, Rob's not
happy
the only one
to
who's
help
tired,
out.
man.
No, I get it, man. I appreciate you being here, and I love watching your unboxings, man.
And
It's
VJ
so much fun.
baby, this is what we do. You don't need to apologize. You just need to get ready for a big ton of it when I come back.
Yeah,
with something on you.
Yeah, that's right. Steve never forgets. He's like an elephant.
That explains the trivia winnings.
Yeah.
How can that be true? I don't remember shit. I can never get the quizzes right.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Thanks again for joining us, Steve.
Damn pachyderms.
Ree, how about you? Where can we find you?
Here every week. And I don't know where else, to be honest. In the background of Ready to Believe, or maybe Outer Rim Rookie vlogs.
What about conventions?
Conventions, yeah.
What's the next one?
Yeah, as they come up. Probably Vancouver Comic and Toy Show, hey?
In October.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will be there.
Jamie will be in pigtails from the girl from this last episode.
Yep.
And
with my vacuum strapped firmly on my back.
Practice the giggle.
Yeah, oh God. Nobody
he does that on a regular. It's normal.
And Rob will be moonwalking across the floor.
Right. Speaking of Rob moonwalking, where can we find you, Rob?
You can find me on the Outer Rim Rookie show on our YouTube channel. I'm actually going to the Cherry Bomb Toy Show in 2 weeks.
Couple weeks.
Yeah,
September
so
20th and 21st, right?
Yeah, a couple weeks. So
that's in Victoria. If you're on the island and want to see Rob,
I'll be wearing the AT-AT costume.
Yes, in the brand spanking new AT-AT costume.
You've got an AT-AT costume?
Yeah, and an AT-AT driver.
Oh.
It's amazing. I have both of them.
That's the next costume is just the AT-AT.
Jamie's in the back, Rob's at the front.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like Slimer in the Bigman
pantomime horses. Just move her gears. So so I'll be wearing that. I'm bringing the Scout too, just in case the AT-AT driver falls apart, because it sounds like there's not going to be a lot of us there.
No,
but I'm just happy to go back to Victoria. And
sadly, I can't make it. I will miss you guys though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be there for the next one.
And as well, just apologize. I'm trying to put some more shorts out when things settle down with school, and but we'll be back on track with things. So yeah, looking forward to doing that.
Oh, you know what I forgot? Dang it, I forgot to get everyone to open up your Tobin Spirit Guide.
Because I don't have one.
52.
Let's do it right now.
Okay, yeah, let's do it anyways.
52.
Steve, you can read along over my shoulder. So if you turn to page 52 in your Tobin Spirit Guide, you will find the entry for the Boogaloo. He looks awesome in this book. The artwork makes him look so scary.
He looks a little bit like the Joker.
A little bit, right? And like almost like some Japanese like torii gates back here.
I wish they had designed it like this. This is a cool design.
He's genuinely creepy.
For kids, right?
So he's a class 7 corporeal, powerful but bound by a deal struck with humanity. I saw a comment on the Tobin Spirit Guide video that Rob put out saying we should do like a read through or something like that. We might need to do that one day.
Not a bad idea.
I kind of like it. Yeah, it's fun. So yeah, we will look into that for sure.
Put some spooky music on as we do it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, and me. So with Rob being back in school, we are going to be doing these Real Ghostbusters episodes rewatches every 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
And in
Next week we are doing one.
We are doing one next week.
Yeah, because it's week on, week off. So we're starting next week and we're going to go back to the schedule. And
Okay.
I think we've already talked about off air who would be joining us. But
Cool.
yeah, so next week and then every 2 weeks after that. It'll follow the same with the podcast.
And then in the intervening weeks, I will continue with the Ghostbusters Afterlife Plasma Series unboxings.
Yeah.
So we're working on a Build-A-Figure set. So yeah, stay tuned for that. We'll keep that going and give Rob a chance to rest and to breathe. And I'll Steve, that's directly inspired by you and our good friend Paul doing awesome unboxing videos. I had to get on board with some Ghostbusters unboxings, man. It's so much fun. Yeah, I love it.
It's the Ghostbusters, man.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters. Hang on a minute. So our next Generation X-Wing back is movie review night, right?
It is.
That's right.
Yeah,
it's your
we're
choice
talking
for
Flash Gordon.
Flash bloody Gordon, people.
Yeah.
Have you watched it yet or not? Okay.
Not
I just
yet.
watched these Ghostbusters episodes like about 3 hours ago.
Yeah. Well, make sure you get some sleep before you watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward
Sounds
to
like
it.
a
It's gonna be
warning.
awesome.
No,
So
I just mean you don't. I don't want you half cocked. I want you to go in fully energized.
Yeah.
And enjoy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So does that mean that's next week on Thursday, Rob? Flash Gordon for the Generation X-Wing podcast?
Oh, Flash. I thought you said Flash. Sorry. Yes, next week. Yeah.
All right. So you'll find us there. That one will be a live one next Thursday.
Yeah.
That one will be a live one.
And we are I should drop a mention. We're still partnering with Tools and Talent for all things Ghostbusters. They did just release a set of mounting hardware for an Alice frame for the 84 pack that's coming out.
Saw that.
Which is extremely exciting because by all accounts the 84 pack doesn't come with mounting hardware. It comes with the mount points but not the hardware like the Spengler pack did. So definitely keep an eye on that. They did also drop some merch, including t-shirts, which I am proudly wearing right now. We do have a discount link in the description below.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. With that,
we haven't done the review of the belt yet because I still have not got received in the mail. So we apologize for being late about that.
Well, I did an unboxing before the Plasma Series unboxing last week, just to get that in and do an unboxing live. But yeah, we still have a full review of those coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So
there we go.
With that, thank you all everyone who was in the chat. I appreciate you all joining us live. And additionally, if you watch this back after the fact on YouTube, thank you very much. My producer is reminding me, if you like what you saw, please hit the like and subscribe button.
And hit the bell.
And hit that bell. The old we got one ghost alarm. With that, we will end it there. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.